All right, we're doing jumping jacks right now. And switch to stretch kicks. Ready to go?
Yes, sir.
Doing both legs, right?
Yes, sir.
Both legs. You guys see that mouse running around back there? All right, and time. Set.
Set.
All right, so Tuesday we were working on our arms. We did a lot of arm exercises, and we did it with our form. Okay, so I want to see, now that I can see you, I want to help you guys on the parts that you guys were working on. Okay, so let's start with 5 push-ups, 5 dips, and then 5 shoulder touches. Let's go.
What are dips?
Sir. Hey, sir.
You do Tuesday class, Grace?
Oh, what?
What do you mean, what? Did you do Tuesday class?
Not
We
the
did
chest
5 push-ups.
class, not yet.
Oh my goodness.
I-
After we do 5 push-ups, we get a chair or something, and we do dips here. 5.
Oh, okay, I know. Those are fun.
Yeah. And then after that, we put our feet on the chair, and we do shoulder taps.
How many dips do we do?
5, 5.
Oh,
Go ahead, Miss Spinder. You can cross the path. All right, good. Okay, so on this one, actually, so we'll switch to it here. All right. So you have that. Now I want you to work on your form, the hand part that you're working on, whatever you're working on Tuesday. We're gonna watch you and give you some feedback. Grace, don't stress out. You didn't have to do Tuesday class to do a hand portion. I didn't choose for you. You got to choose. Okay? So hand techniques, hand combo is what we're working on.
just hand techniques?
It should be a combo of hand techniques. Yes. More, Mackenzie. Look at my shoulders here. And feel free to give some feedback too, Miss Binder, as we go. Okay, so when we're doing this here, my chest is completely here, and then watch. You shouldn't be able to see it. Okay, you're like this still. Okay, it's gonna open up. Square, open up. Look, I twist. It's not gonna be block, punch, my chest doesn't move. Or block, punch, my chest doesn't move. It's block, twist. Here, open, out of the way. Lots of chest movement.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, do it again.
Oh,
There we go. You feel, except right there. Everything except that very last move was good. On the last move, once we're here on this punch, we need to open it back up. Okay, we open it back up to the front, and then we twist it back. What you did was punch, and you didn't twist. You just did your hands. It's not just our hands. It's chest, twist. There you go. Okay, keep working on that. Okay. All right, Caden, on your first block, I need you to lift it higher. Okay, you got it sunken too low. Okay, make sure it's up by your face. That very first block. There you go. Nolan, make sure that, keep going. Do your block. Block, next move. What move is that? What's your second move? Nope. Your second move should be, we have our block. Our second move should be uppercut, punch, upset punch, then palm. Okay, so it's block, upset punch, then upset palm. Punch, punch. Do again. The first one, after we do the block, the first move is punch. Fist, right? And then the next move, open it up. Palm. Punch, palm. There you go. And then punch, punch. Okay, good. That's what you got to work on. Make sure you're getting that right. That looks really good, Grace.
I don't know.
What'd she say? One move here, I think we can. Yeah. That's awkward because no one ever does that. But that's okay. Grace, one move there. Everyone pause real quick. Can you guys can only see me, can't you?
Sir.
All right, I want Grace to show her stuff, okay? Because Grace is doing this really, really good right now. Okay, everyone watch her chest movement. Okay, she's got this move. See how she's twisting her chest? Okay, especially on the chop. Ready? We have double knife right here. Boom, it twists at the last second, and then right here she opens it, and then she closes it. You see that, Mackenzie?
Sure.
Okay, do that ridge hand again. You have your ridge hand out, Grace. Okay, now pull. See how she turns her chest to the front. That's so important. And then when she does a spear, go ahead. She turns her chest back towards us. Okay, that's the motion I need you guys to get. Okay, nice job, Grace. Okay, everyone back to work.
Sir.
Now everyone work, but Grace, look here real quick. Everyone else keep working. So one move we can adjust even more, Grace. So we have our double knife. We have the chest turning on the chop. So now, right now we're just doing our arm for the ridge hand, okay? So how can we change that so that it has our chest into it as well? Try it.
I don't know.
Try one more time. Think about it. All right, so here's your answer. Okay, we have our chop. We're going to look, we're going to hug and turn our chest to the front and then untwist it for your rich hand. And that's how you're going to get your power there. So we have our chop. When we look, we twist our chest to the front, and then when we land, we twist it back.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yes, sir.
Good. All right, keep working on that.
Yes, sir. No, it's not right. It's not.
Alex, go back to the beginning. Restart. Okay, freeze. All right, so we need to work on that very first part there. Okay, so look here. All right, so when we are doing the very first part, I guess it's this way, right? We're twisting, okay? And that's what I need you to do there. We're twisting, and at the last second, look how far my chest is turned right now. So that way when you land, boom, look how much of a motion it is with my chest. Do you see that? And then we do a square block, but then look here. When I step over, I turn my chest away again so that I can do what? At the last second. Pop. Boom. When I sit down into my stance, but before I sit down, my chest is turned this way. Make sense?
Sir.
All right, try it. Okay. That was better. I think we can do it a little bit more at the beginning of the move. So, for example, over here, I think we can turn it even more this way. But what we don't want to do is we don't want to turn it more this way. Why do we not want to turn it more this way?
Because it's not as much as a twist.
If this is the beginning of the move, and this is the end of the move, why do I not want to twist it more that way at the end?
Because you're going to the foot.
Right, you're missing the target, right? So we twist it more this way to get the more power, but then it has to finish to the front. Okay, we can't twist it more this way or we're missing the ending. Okay, so twist it more at the beginning, and then at the last second, pop, it goes back to the front. Okay, try. Okay, so it looks like everyone give Mackenzie 2 claps. We're giving Mackenzie 2 claps because she switched to her other side, okay? We want to be balanced, right? We want to be good on both sides. So if you haven't switched sides yet, you guys have a repeat of what you're working on right now. So repeat, do it on the other side. Got to get good at both sides. Of course, Alex, yours is both at the beginning, right? So you keep working on that part. But everyone else, you should have the other side. And we got to apply the same stuff. Good, Grace. Yep. All right, Kaden, I need more twist here on this part. Once we do punch, punch, I need, if I'm going this way, right, then I need to twist. Here, I'll do it this way so it makes more sense. Okay, I'm at a 45 here. Okay, and then when I go to this next part, I need to twist my chest to the front. I need more twists. Chest to the front, then untwist. There you go. Nolan, I want you to go ahead and work on that too. So we have the block, we have the punch, we have the upset punch, upset palm, punch, punch. I need you to work on the next part as well. So that, and at least that, so that you can work on that chest movement there. All right, it's May 7th today, right? So we did 5-5-5 Tuesday. Today we're gonna do 7-7-7. Ready, go.
Sir, 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir.
Once you're done with that, back to work.
Sir.
Woo! Kenzie had an extra challenge. She had a moving chair.
Oh, let's hear it. Got down here.
Do all of those together is what he was asking me to do, okay? We're doing before and then add in those two extra ones, okay?
Higher, Kaden.
Sir.
That first block. Higher. Yeah, there you go. You gotta pretend like you're watching. I pretend like I'm watching the TV. If your TV is too low, you're not watching it. I like my TV to be level with my face. What's that next move, Nolan? After we do our 2 punches, it's advanced double knife, right? So we need to make sure that this hand is facing up to the sky. The one on your belly faces up to the sky. Yeah, like that. And now make sure your fingers are closed. We don't want any space. It's gotta be tight on both hands. That's the move. Close to open, but tight. Yep. And then what's the next move after that? I want you to do the next move too. There you go. Good. Okay, so add those 2 moves into that. What happened, Grace?
Nothing.
Looks like you slipped and fell on the floor and you can't get up.
Okay.
Nice. Yep. All right, and time. Everyone say like a black belt.
Sir.
You good, Grace?
Yes, sir.
You comfy?
Yes, sir.
I wouldn't want you to be uncomfy. Okay, good. All right. So,
My class.
when we're training on our forms here, okay, we gotta have the details. That's the most important part. Okay, the more we do something improperly, the better you're getting at it improperly. Okay, so you gotta check yourself and make sure you're doing it right. Okay, if you think you're doing it right, record yourself, and you'll see if you're doing it right or not. Okay, on the stuff that you know. Obviously, there's always going to be more stuff to learn. Okay, so you can watch a video right now of yourself doing something and you know that something was wrong, and then you fix it, and now you don't see that anymore because you're doing it right. But is there other things in that video that you're doing wrong? Yes, you just don't know about it yet, and that's fine. But what's not fine is if you know about it and you're still doing it wrong. That's what's not fine. If you know something's wrong, or you know a way to make it better, and you're not doing it that way, then that's the problem. Okay, we gotta be up here. Okay, if we know something's wrong, then we gotta fix it and we gotta make it right. So it's up here. Okay, that's what is gonna help you guys win your championships, right? Okay, districts, you guys know, or hopefully you know, hopefully your parents told you, districts is in September now. Okay, so you got more months to practice now. That's great. We can think of it as, oh man, districts is now in September, what? Okay, that's the first way we can think of it, like, that's not good. I don't want it to be in September. Okay, or we can think of it as a second way as, oh wow, okay, districts is now in September. That means I now have July, August, and September, 3 more months to practice to get better, to get prepared for districts. Okay, and that's the way that the champions are gonna think. The people that are gonna win at districts are gonna have the second attitude, not the first. So if you wanna be one of those winners at districts, then you better change your mindset if you don't already have it as number 2, okay? Or believe that even more if you were already thinking that, okay? We always say that we can't change our first thought, right? We can't change our first thought. It pops into our head. That's your first thought. But we can change our what?
Mindset. Sure.
Yeah. Or the
Second.
second, all right? You can't change the first thought. The thought that first comes in your head when you hear something is your thinking. That's your first thinking, okay? But you can definitely change the second thought, okay? And that's what we have to do, all right? So that's districts. And now, again, we can have the same thing. Now, worlds, you guys know if you're a black belt and you're competing for world champion, it's now in November. So we could be like, oh, it's in November now. I hate that. That could be the first thought. But the champions aren't going to think that way. The champions are going to think that is July, August, September, October, November. That's 5 more months to practice and train and get better so that you can win. Okay, that's what the champions are going to think. So again, if you want to be a champion at Worlds, world champion, red letters on your back this year, then you're going to have the second thought. Make sense?
Sure.
Okay, so I don't care what your thought was before today. If it was the first thought, that's fine. Okay, I had that thought in my head. Okay, what? It's in September and November now. Okay, that's fine. That's your first thought. But we got to get over that real quick. Now you need your second thought. Okay, you want to win. Alex's dog wants to win too, huh? All right. Okay, so that's your thoughts. Okay, you guys got to work on that. Champion, 80% mindset, right? Or is it 90? What is it? Is it 80 or 90, Miss Meyer? Something like that. 80% mindset, 20% skill. Or 90% mindset, 10% skill. It's a lot. It's a lot of it is mindset. Okay, so you guys got to work that into your training then. Okay, if you want to be a world champion, it's not just the physical. Okay, it's got to be the mental mindset part too. Okay, all right. So nice job. Keep training. Keep working on that. Now I need you guys to record yourself though, okay? Go record yourself and watch yourself. This video will be posted later so you can go back and watch it and see yourself doing it how you're doing it in class. And you can be like, oh man, I wasn't doing my best there, okay? And then next time, do better, okay? And then record yourself, do it over, record yourself, do it over. Okay, that's what you guys need to be doing. Again, that's gonna help you guys see what you're doing wrong and start to understand how you're doing it wrong when it's happening. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
All right, nice job. Okay, next week we're gonna be back here finally. Okay, Miss Binder was setting up our spaces on the mats. Okay, so there's tons of space in between us. So next Tuesday we'll have Champs class here. Okay, if you are not able to make it for Champs class, we will still be doing the Zoom class live at the same exact time. So you can be on the screen while everyone else is training here. Okay, or the third option is we're gonna record it just like I'm doing now. Okay, and you guys will be able to watch it back later. So 3 options starting next week. Super excited. I hope you guys are excited. Okay, either way, we'll be back open next week if you guys are able to. Okay, all right, everyone stay set.
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 And bow yes you can.
Yes, I can.
Nice job. High five. Peace.
Wait, do I leave or just